The greatest opportunity right now, which nobody talks about it, it's off-plan resale. Thank God, I always say, maybe I have less clients, but they're for life.
Yeah, that's the key. It's a good mindset to have, and it's a mindset that a lot of people don't have, especially from my kind of background coming in just straight into secondary. It's always that next deal mentality.
Yeah,
just constantly working on the next deal, and that's just not building a business. That's just constantly looking for new business.
Yeah.
But the real advantage comes when you do what you do after a while, and you've got that, loyal base of clients that are just going to want to deal with you because they just know you're the guy to go to and you can handle everything. Definitely the best strategy, I would say.
Yeah.
So then SLS, and then I guess from there you've kind of just.
Yeah, I do.
How do you pick a good off-plan launch? What do you look at?
For me, the most important thing is developer and their track record. I don't deal with every single developer. I mean, because of the content that I was creating and all the stuff, so many developers reached out. Some of them even was offering, paid campaigns. But if I don't like what they do, and this is my opinion, I mean, I know there are customers for every single, product, but I prefer to stick on reputable developers with a strong track record. Not only like government or semi-government, there are also some private developers that deliver, such as yourself, for example. Yeah. Let's promote your
exactly.
I deal with, and honestly, it was because of you as well, and the people that I check also who's behind this project, right? So if the CEO and the visionary, the chairman, they're like, or partners, they're strong people. So yeah, I offer to my clients, but this is for me, it's the most important thing.
Yeah.
The name of the developer and their reputation, their track record.
Got it.
Then yes, the location and all the stuff.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
What are you?
Quality,
Yeah, quality. What are you looking at right now in terms of opportunities in Dubai? Is there a specific type of property that you like, a certain location that you think is a good investment? What are you seeing right now as good opportunities in Dubai?
Good question. I think the greatest opportunity right now, which nobody talks about it, it's off-plan resale. Because a lot of buyers, especially during like 2022, 2023, there were a lot of like panic buyers, I would say, from Russia, from Ukraine, unfortunately due to the, geopolitical situation. So people were just buying and like taking their money out. And now, if you look at the currency fluctuation, even, in Russia, so it goes up and down like a crypto market, like it's insane, like 30-40% difference. So it becomes very expensive for people. They bought for 1 million, so now they have to pay 1.4, for example, right? So 40%. So those people are liquidating. So they're selling, some of them are selling even with loss. Yes, there are still not, we haven't touched that level where we have distressed deals. We don't have distressed deals, but I'm hunting this kind of deals. And for the last, I would say 3-4 months, I found amazing opportunities for my investors. And I know that we'll make money on this because these people, they needed cash.
Got it.
Yeah. Last week I closed 2 deals like that.
Got it.
Like with 6% premium on the property. We knew there was a 6% premium. We knew original price, but the property was bought like 2.5 years ago. 6%, the guy, he really needed cash, So I'm hunting for this kind of opportunities, and there are not a lot, but there are this kind of opportunities which nobody talks about. Everyone talks about off-plan, the great opportunities.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think people don't talk about secondary? Because it seems pretty obvious when you talk about it like you just did, but why are agents not promoting this?
I think the number one reason commission thing, probably. They're not making a lot of commission, and it's tough. It takes time, like NOC, this and that. So not everyone knows the process of secondary, right? So, and it can be complicated sometimes, that. But for me, it's not about the process. It's about getting the best deal for my clients and building that strong relationships. I'm very analytical myself, so I always study it before I offer. And then I say, okay, this is a good deal because of 1, 2, 3, not just because someone is selling below. There are so many developers, not developers, there are so many projects where people bought and they're selling with, minus even, like minus OP. But they're not good projects, So not every distressed deal is a good deal, right? So it needs to be proper project, like with a good reputation of the developer, the location, the view, and so many factors you need to, the layout, the type of the property. So I studied really, really well before I offer it. And I think the reason people don't talk about it because it's tough. That's number one. And second is less commission. And agents, they're commission driven, right? So for me, it's more about deals.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I guess in a way, it's perhaps not as guaranteed. I think with an off-plan launch, you have the whole hype of the launch event. You then have the queues for the EOIs, and the clients can easily just get swept away with all of that.
Yeah.
Secondary market, you don't have any of that. So whilst there are some amazing deals, it's definitely, you've got to do the work rather than just relying on the work of the event and the launch and the hype.
Yes.
So it definitely requires more skill, I would say.
Yeah, definitely. But there are interesting off-plan projects, upcoming projects. I think Dubai Island has good potential in the next. It's a long-term project, like 5 to 10 years, I would say, because the prices now and with the concept that they have, with the golf course and the beach, the mall, and so it basically ticks all the boxes in terms of investment. Whether it's for end users or for, for investors or for for tourists, they come and stay there on the short term. I think it has good potential. Expo City is my favorite, another project, like not everyone talks about it. I believe in that project. It's backed by Sheikh Mohammed's vision, 2040, and they're creating this sustainable, the true sustainable city, like 15 minutes walk cities. It's there already, right? So infrastructure is ready. You just need to wait for the buildings to be completed. So they already spend like more than $5-6 billion.
As to what usually happens. Usually they build the buildings, then do that. Yeah. Okay.
And if you compare price per square foot, are like 1,900 per square foot, which is not bad, and you get post and overpayment plan as well, which is for overseas clients, for investors. This is a great deal. Yeah, for residents who live there, maybe they would prefer more secondary because it's rather it's mainly for their, for themselves.
Yeah, interesting.
Right. So I think these areas will have potential, but again, you need to consult with your agent, every time, like not every project is good. There is a lot of noise and hype as well. Unfortunately, that's the reality, that's how sales are happening.
Yeah.
And there's so many uneducated, unprofessional, and unethical brokers. I will say it straightforward with my all due respect, right? So, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We know what's happening in the market.
Yeah. Yeah, things have changed, certainly from 2016.
Yeah.
It is what it is, right?